Welcome aboard, I'm JasonOfArgo. We're going to be playing Wayward, a roguelike survival simulator where you play as a dude washed up on a desert island and you have to try to get off alive. There's all kinds of crafting, all kinds of critters to fight, and possibly devour. And it looked pretty fun. It's early access on Steam. You guys could check it out in the description below. Currently only $8, quite a price. We'll go ahead and start a new game right now. Death is permanent. You might notice this is save 5 because this is actually a fairly challenging game if you don't know what you're doing. And also, my last recording of it was completely borked. So there's that. It's turn-based, or at least it is by default. You could have real time, but I found that it's actually quite helpful to have those little pauses in between every action you take so that you can strategize. So we're going to keep that on. And we're going to name this save Jason Don't Die. Yeah, that'll be plenty of motivation. You can also customize your character. I hit randomize several times, came out with this little guy. He looks like a pretty scrappy survivor, if I must say. Already lost most of his hair, but you know what they say, when a man has lost his hair, he has nothing left to lose. Let's go ahead and start up and see what kind of biome we get. You can get several different kinds of biomes, and oh, that's a cod. I thought it was a shark following me. Looks like we started out on the desert biome, which isn't too great. And let me just make sure that my recording is working this time. It would appear to be. So, the desert. That's lovely. What are we starting out with? We got a clay jug of unpurified water, which is not super great. Meaning we have to actually start a fire. To start a fire, you need wood. And I don't know if you guys may have noticed, but ain't a whole lot of wood to be found in the desert. Your starting items, by the way, I brought that up because your starting items are also randomized for the most part. Looks like you always get water, you always get this bedroll, but the kind of container that the water comes in, whether or not it's purified, is randomized. You can get all kinds of seeds of varying quality and type. You always get stripped bark, I believe, and you always get a stone pickaxe, which is nice. Now, that's a good time to bring up the equipping. Let's go ahead and drop that into the quick slot. Ah, okay. I wasn't quite sure how that actually worked, but I knew that the quick slot was actually there. What you can do is you can then put it into one of your hands. That is the right hand, and that is the left hand. Now what I need to do is I need to enable the right hand so that when I use the tool, I don't go ahead and start punching the rocks, which actually hurts you in this game, unlike Minecraft. What I can do is, I got some sandstone right here. I'm going to hit one. Boom! My skill in mining is just raised by 2% because I used the pickaxe in my right hand in order to gather it. Now I could remove that and then gather with hands. That's the only option I get, which hurts me because I just tried to scrape my bare hands onto raw rock. So let's keep doing that a couple of times. And yeah, there's all kinds of skills. All kinds. Let me see if I can show you some right now. I currently have 5% in mining and 8% in fishing, but not a whole lot I can do about fishing. Mining, I'm pretty much making myself an expert miner. Although, durability of the pickaxe is starting to go down, and I should probably stop filling up my bag with rocks. Ooh, I can make a campfire to contain the fire. That's one thing that I definitely needed to know the first time around. I may or may not have set my entire island on fire the first time I played this game. Now, what I want to do... Ooh. There's some maple tree. Let's go ahead and put that... That's a sharp stone, a sharp rock in slot 2. You can put that in our... Can I not put that in my left hand? I guess you can't equip it as a weapon. It's just a tool. But since we have it, I'm going to press number 2. Start hacking away at this tree to get myself some wood. And now the sharp rock needs to be repaired because I guess you just need to bang it against another rock. Fortunately, I don't think you could actually repair sharp rocks. Probably just throw it away. Throw it. I just threw it at the tree. You can throw pretty much anything in your inventory. If you're just completely stuck for some kind of weapon, then you could just toss everything at anything. Like I could just throw these stones. I could throw this clay jug of unpurified fresh water, which will probably break it. So I'm not going to do that. But I am going to keep, I'm not going to go into the crafting menu down here, craft myself a sharp rock. And there I go. Bam. I got myself, there we go. That's what I was looking for. Branches. Branches are essential because what you need to do is you need to dismantle them into wooden poles, which you can then use to make fire starting equipment, I believe. Yeah, a hand drill. The rudimentary fire-making tool, which uses a stick and another piece of wood. There we go. Now I can make a fire if I want to. I don't want to right about now. I want to harvest the rest of this tree. I can't do that because my sharp rock is already broken. Stupid rock. Now, oop. Okay. Press shift to find out more stuff about the environment, like right here. There's a pineapple just growing right here in the sand, but it is currently vegetative, meaning it's still growing, so I can't do anything with that. What else can I look at? A remarkable Joshua tree. Flowering stage. Could be harvested, but will not provide the maximal yield. So I guess we need to wait for it to be ripened. Aloe vera. In case we step into any kind of, wait a minute, the snake's getting kind of close. Oh, appears ambivalent to your encroachment. Well, Mr. Snake, you don't bother me and I won't bother you. In case we step any poison into any poison ivy, I was going to say. We got aloe vera right there. So here's some fresh water, but it is going to be unpurified if we drink it. So we could potentially drink it. Yep. I just poisoned myself by drinking unpurified water. Okay. Mistakes were definitely made. I just got here, and it looks like that I am... Oh, good. It goes away over time. Last time I poisoned myself, let's just say it didn't turn out well. I may or may not have wandered into the ocean in a daze and killed myself, along with the rest of the island, because, you know, I set it all on fire. Okay, looks like we got more island to explore over here. I'm gonna try to find the forest biome. There it is. This is a little bit more hospitable than the desert area. But since I got a campsite, didn't I make one? Ah, yes, I just made one. Skill in camping has been raised to 2%, so that means I can safely put down a fire on the ground, build, and then I'm gonna use my hand drill to start a fire. You felt your dexterity increasing because I failed to start the fire. Really? There! Oh, I got the campfire. Ooh, you wonder what stepping onto a lit sandstone campfire is dangerous. Well, you know, I've always wondered. I've always been curious, but we'll satisfy that another day. So, it appears unscathed. It's almost extinguished, meaning I gotta throw stuff in there now. Fortunately, I have a bunch of stuff to throw in. There's that. Yeah, what you do is just stoke the fire. That's what it's called. Now you can throw in almost anything, but you don't really want to do that. You just want to throw in the stuff that will actually get the fire going. It appears to be very healthy. Good. Now I need to actually cook something with it, like this the unpurified water. Boil that really quickly. Yeah, there it is. Craft. You have to craft it. Bada bing, bada boom. And now I can actually drink safe water. We can leave that fire alone, at least for now, because I'm going to go off and head into the woods. No, I don't want to step onto my fire. Thank you. I didn't start the fire, but I did shoot the sheriff. So, okay, we got a lot of fresh water around here. I'm not sure how to desalinate the water, because what I could do is I could drink it right now, which also gives me back some health. And I could gather the water. Now it's seawater. So let's go back to the fire, see what we can do with it. Oh, another thing I should note, you can only interact with stuff if you're facing it. See, like here, I could rest. Okay, rest on ground. Okay, hold on a second. Let me show this to you accurately. See, I'm facing away from the tree, so I can only dig because it thinks I want to dig the ground. But when I look at the tree, now I can carve it and harvest it. That's just a little thing that you want to note. And what can I do with this water? Can't purify it, can't desalinate it at the campsite, which is a shame. But I can make some arrowheads. I got one. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna use up a sharp rock and shale. And I failed. Okay. Oh, no, I succeeded. But since the sharp rock was so degraded, it died. Alright. Well, it was for a worthy cause. It was in the name of advancing mankind's superiority over his environment. I got some talk. I don't know what that does. What is it? A very chalky material only useful in powder form. Well, then how do I... Oh, cancel. I guess I gotta dismantle it? No. A pile of gravel. Gives me refined sand. I can smother fires with it, just in case I set the whole forest on fire again. That does sound pretty useful. So, what else is there? I can make a stone anvil. I do need to set up shop somewhere. Oh, there's some copper. This is a lot more fruitful than the last time I played this game. Let me tell you guys, it's a lot better than getting poisoned by spiders and setting your entire island on fire and then wandering into the ocean to die in a venom-induced haze. That just was not fun. Stones of... what? Stones of featherweight. A mass of small rocks. Apparently they're just incredibly light stones. I also have a fishing rod of throwing. Okay. Used for fly fishing. Well, that's appropriate. I should probably talk about these notes over here. So yeah, you got a little notebook which apparently tells you that you're here with the thought of vague and fleeting treasure. You just remember something about it, so there's treasure somewhere on this island chain, but we don't know where or what. And then it also kind of gives you a little bit about... this is basically your tutorial. You can read through the whole thing as you go through it. I unlocked the poisoned by getting poisoned. I can feel myself getting weaker even through the process of writing this note. Thirst and hunger consumes me and my well-being is in jeopardy. Perhaps plants of a medicinal nature may aid me in this bodily turmoil. You're a very eloquent person for writing when you are in the middle of a horrible bout of nausea created by poison. Oh, speaking of medicinal flowers, it has no resources to harvest. Okay, we gotta wait for the beggar tick flowers to grow up a little. Can we? Is there any kind of way we can mark that on the map? Maybe. No, apparently not. I don't know if I can actually make a map. That'd be cool if we could. There are caves also, which I could probably think about mapping out. But wait a minute, what was that up there? Hey, it's another snake. There's a lot of snakes on this island. Oh, excuse me, snake. I didn't mean to do that. You can leave me be, Mr. Snake. I didn't know that walking into you. I will not trample you. For sure, copal. What is that? There's all kinds of it. Hardened tree resin can be melted after grinding to reinforce items. Oh, okay. More talc, which I guess I could use to make some kind of chalk. Limestone. And I just noticed that my voice is a little bit nasally. I'm very sorry, but winter has not been kind to my nostrils. Switchgrass. Suitable for what now? Cordage. Ah, everything is... why is everything just now starting to grow on this island? That's ridiculous. Let's pour out the salt water, get myself some fresh water. I do need to actually think about getting something to eat. Probably animals or something of the sort. There is another thing. One thing we should remember is that you can actually tame animals on this island. Like this giant rat that just appeared out of nowhere. Oh look, poison ivy. Maybe we should have harvested that aloe vera. He might chase me. Yep, he's gonna chase me. But the thing... oh, no? Yep, okay, no, yes, no, yes. Mr. Rat, I need to know. I need to know your intentions. Okay, I think I lost the rat, but... oh, nope, he's still hanging out. There's an animal skull. What can I do with that? Bone fragments. Those will come in handy, but I need a hammer. Let's see. Oh, new soundtrack. You guys might not have noticed, but See, this game has a really neat, sounds like a 16-bit chiptune kind of inspired soundtrack, and I'm really digging it. There's a bunch of twigs. I wonder if my fire's gone out. But I was talking about taming animals. But you need to actually give them the stuff that they want to eat. So I can't just... If I want to tame that rabbit, I have to actually give it something that it would want. I can't just, like, walk up to it and use my Disney Princess powers. Hey, what are you doing? What are you doing, Mr. Rat? He just came out of nowhere. Okay. Thing about taming, another thing, is that there's also a... I don't want to call it like a trait. There's some kind of attribute or value that the game keeps track of called benignity and malignity, and I believe that's how destructive you are to the island. So there may or may not be some kind of multiple endings to this game. But for now, let's take this out. Let's take out this rat. I will equip the stone pickaxe. Ba-bam. And can I? There's something in the way of your gathering. I don't want to gather. I want to hit the rat. Yeah. Okay. Blunt damage appears to be ineffective. But at the very least, we killed it. Okay. Now, I'm gonna carve up that guy, get all the meat and stuff that I can. So, now we have pelt and offal, which is guts, and tainted meat. Possible to consume, but could be deadly. Where did I put that fire? I know it was in a nice little campfire somewhere around here. Ah, there it is. A lit pile of ash. The fire is reduced to embers. Okay. Let's stoke it back up to life. If we can. There we go. It was almost extinguished. Okay. Let's just throw a log in there. The fire is raging! Now then. We need to cook this meat somehow. We're gonna make the offal into sinew for bows and stuff. Well, I mean, I guess we could. Animal glue. Why can't I cook the meat? Can I not do that? I don't want to step in there. I thought we went over this game. I am very much aware of the dangers of stepping into a fire. Let's purify the water since we're gonna need that. Okay. That was weird. Can I not cook? Oh, I think I need cooking materials. Cooking equipment. I don't have any cooking equipment. What counts as cooking equipment? A kiln, a deadfall. Cooking? Can I just look it up? Okay. That's a real shame. Okay, so I can make tongs out of string and wooden pole. Okay, I think I got it here. What I did is I broke the sinew down into string, which I need for the tongs to cook in the fire, which is still raging. And now I got a branch off of that tree, so I need to dismantle the branch into the wooden pole. And now I could make a stone axe, or a wooden spear. But no, that's not what I'm here for. I'm here for the string. String comes in handy for all of those items. Wow. What I do need to do is I need to make some tongs in order to cook. I failed to cook it. I failed to cook it. I failed to cook it. Okay. I cooked it. Now I'm gonna eat it because I have no real choice. And I poisoned myself. But at least I won't starve to death. Goodness gracious me. This game is extremely unforgiving. Mortar and pestle. That sounds useful. What the heck am I gonna use it for? Gonna make it out of a log. And an arrowhead, apparently. Could make a smooth rock. That's apparently useful for a lot of stuff. But what I need right now is I need to get more string, which means I need to kill more stuff. Let's go ahead and stoke up the fire again. I could make compost for fertilizer, but I don't really have to worry about that right now. So, oh, wait, whoa, wait a minute. How did this happen? Oh, goodness gracious, mistakes were made. A lot of mistakes were just made. But how did this happen? How did this happen, Drill Sergeant? Oh, it was already raging. Maybe I should have actually kept an eye on just exactly how big the fire was getting instead of just tossing random stuff into the fire like I'm doing right now. Yeah, that might have been handy. I just threw a log in there. I don't know why. It's kind of a lost cause already. So we're just gonna walk away from that. And probably not gonna die of the poison because it just went away on its own. But we're just gonna start, yeah, looking into other areas of the island to keep ourselves afloat. I just got some copper, which is neato, really neato. What I need to do is I need to go kill some more stuff. Let's go. I know what to do. I want to cut down a tree. Out of the way, rocks. Oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I just lost out on my pickaxe, and I'm also carrying too much stuff. Let's toss that. Toss that. Oh, stop tossing it. That uses up more. It uses up even more stamina than I'm willing to give up. Can I just drop all of these? Is there a way to drop all? Drop all of the large rocks. There we go. And no, don't gather them up again, you idiot. I'm gonna have to walk back around. I don't know why the music suddenly went crazy for a second there. But it's starting to get a little bit dark. It's starting to get dark, but fortunately I have a bedroll, so I'm not super worried about that. In fact, I could probably just sleep right now. I just regained a lot of stamina. Oh yeah, there's my benignity and malignity. Malignity is probably fairly high. So, oh, wait, no. No, Spider, please. I'm having more than enough problems right now. I do not need you to add to them. How's that fire doing? Is it still burning? It's, yeah, okay. That actually wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. The fire seems to have sorted itself out. So, yeah. Can I dig through the ash, maybe? I got ash. What does that do? I can set it down and smother a fire. Okay, I'll just set that back down. I need to get more wooden stuff so that I can make a spear, so that I can kill more stuff, get more string out of their sinew. That's the next. That is the next thing on the docket. Hello, Mr. Spider. Are you gonna attack me? I think he might attack me. Oh. Nope. He's just kind of wandering around. Live and let live, I always say. Stone axes. That might help gather stuff from trees more quickly. Really? Really? Okay, good. I got the axe. That means we can place the axe in our quick slot. Right there. Why is this spider following me around? I mean, if you're a friendly spider, then that's fine with me, Mr. Spider. You just do you. Do yourself and stay far away from doing anything close to me. Dismantle the branches are pretty much the bedrock of a lot of stuff, I'm noticing. What I need is I need more stripped bark. Because I desperately need more. Oh, Spider, what are you doing? Spider! How dare you? You are a nasty, nasty person. And I died. Well, such is life on the island of Wayward. In the middle of crafting, gathering resources, a spider just suddenly decided to aggro me, and I died. I completely failed at Jason Don't Die. But as you can see, is pretty fun, very involved, and actually has quite a lot to do for an $8 game. And I would highly recommend checking it out yourselves. If you want to do that, then check out the link in the description below. Do please leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I think that'll do it for me. But remember, I am and will remain your captain, and I will see you all on our next voyage. Bye-bye.